beautiful outside, and I'm in the chicken coop. Hold up. Look at that. Sun's coming through. Dude's looking nice. I'm in the chicken coop. See chickens, chicken. You should just do stand-up comedy, dude. Yes, you. Yeah. What do you have to say for the microphone? What do you have to say? Tell the world. What's the quote of the day? No? What's the quote of the day? No, you don't have one either? Okay. Well, as you can see, the chickens don't have a quote of the day, so there we go. To the one viewer that joined, welcome. Hello. I have an idea of who this one viewer is. I have an idea. But no. Anyways, hello, one viewer. How's it going? You actually hit quite early, because I was live streaming on my other channel, and it took about 3.5 minutes before people joined. You joined within the first minute, which is great. What do you have to say? Quote of the day? Joke of the day? Hello, chicken? Ah, shocking. Oh no, it's raining again. I'm here. You know, there's a break during the day, and I was able to do one live stream during the break, but now it's raining again. It's been like raining hard. Today. It's been raining hard today. And then, you know, there's a break, beautiful day out, and then boom. So how many eggs do we have today? 1, 2. See, I was expecting a bit smaller egg. It's more narrow. It's more like an oval than it is a circle, but I'll put it up. I'll put it on this one. No, that's not for you chickens. That is my. Hello. My Grady. Hold up. My Grady. Okay, yeah, that's my Grady. Okay, cool. Where's the other Jersey Giants? Oh no, wait, no, 1, 2. Fuck, where's the other one? I know y'all like it. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's behind the bucket. But anyways, hello there. You know where that reminds me of? Mike Grady. That reminds me of the Obi-Wan meme where he says hello there. That reminds me of that. But anyways, to the 6 viewers, welcome. Hello, how's it going? It's your boy Chris. So, you know, I'm not hating. I don't discriminate. If you want to drop a hello in the chat, feel free to. I finished watching the Halo show last night. You can find it on Netflix under Halo, Halo. And it wasn't half bad. The end of this second season was a little disturbing for me, but other than that, I enjoyed the show. There's there's a handful of flaws in it. You know, of course, every show is gonna have some flaws, and some are more obvious than others. But you know, overall, this Halo show wasn't half bad. You know, I enjoyed it. I watched both seasons, 17 episodes total, and I enjoyed it a lot. So I would recommend it. It has nothing to do with the game, but it's a good TV show. That was good. And then Bad Boys Ride or Die. I think I got the title right, but that was also pretty good. That was also a pretty good movie right there. This the first one I've seen in the series, so I was very impressed by it. So I'm also concerned about one of my chickens because she's losing hair. One of my hens is losing feathers on her neck, and I'm afraid she might be, you know, going to heaven soon. I could be wrong. She may come around, but you know, she's losing feathers. And you know, she's also been chilling with the younger chickens. So because we put in some Jersey Giants. Let me show you. Hold up. We put in we put in these guys. Not that one. That's our Buff Orpington. These are our Buff Orpington heat lamp. These three here. One, two, three. And this gray chicken, not this one, but the one in front of her, has been chilling with these ones. There's this gray one, and it looks just like her. But she's been chilling with these ones, and you know, she's kind of the mother of the mother. You know, been mothering them, not in a bad way, but she's been chilling with the chickens, you know, as a mother would. But if that makes sense, I don't think it does, but still. Oops, let me flip. There she is. Is this one? You can see that she's losing hair, and you know, she doesn't look like she's doing well. But you know, she's been chilling with the other with the Jersey Giants, so yeah, you know, she's hanging out with them. I'm hoping that she isn't gonna go soon, but you know, you would never know. We had our first rooster by the name of Henry. He passed away earlier this year, and then once we got some more chickens later this year, and a couple of them passed away, but we don't know what happened to Henry. He just dropped dead. So he was our first rooster. So he was a good rooster. Charlie is a good rooster wherever Charlie wants, and Little is a bit more on the aggressive side, but he'll get over it. Right, Reed? Yeah. Hold up. What's the quote of the day, my friend? It's raining. It's raining. Oh, I probably should go inside because the gutter's not all the way in, and yeah. Oh yeah, there's Little. There he is. I probably should go in because yeah, now it's starting to red hot. But about to go incognito mode. Oh yeah, it's pouring. Holy cow. Holy cow, it's pouring. Okay, shut up. Actually, you know what? You need to go inside anyways. Oh my gosh. It's pouring. It's pouring. It's pouring. Yeah, so check it out. Welcome to Oregon, where it goes from sunny and beautiful to raining and pouring in seconds. In seconds. My whole phone screen is covered with water. Oh. Oh no. Hold up. I fell off the screen. It's still wet, like really wet. But look at that. Beautiful outside. It's all the I don't know if you guys can see the rain, but it's pouring. Hello, Gian. I don't know how to pronounce that. But no. I'm sure you guys can hear it. I don't know if you can see it though. But it's coming in. I'll say now it stops pouring. Now it's just raining normally. What the heck? Hello. It's morning here. Yes, evening here where I'm at. But it's like 4 in the evening, 5 in the evening. Something. No, it's oh yeah, nearly 4:30 in the evening. So yeah, it's 4:24 in the evening. So, but yeah. Hello, Rose. How's it going? How's it going? Oh. Oh yeah, we're literally 12. Yeah, about 12 hours. Yeah, 12-hour difference. It's closer to like 12 and a half, nearly 12 and a half hour difference, but still. I smell something in the air and it smells nice. It smells don't know how to describe it or explain it, but it's something that it smells sweet. It smells sweet almost, and it has that nice sweet sense to it. If you didn't sleep, damn. I've only pulled one all-nighter several years ago, back I think 2017, 2018, something like that. And that's the only time where I pulled off a all-nighter. Actor Cassie, nice name, but yeah, I've only pulled off one all-nighter ever, so I could do it again if I wanted to, but I value my sleep, so you know, I enjoy it. You know, going to sleep is like the only thing I look forward to all day. That and scrolling through YouTube, doom scrolling on social media and all that, but still. It stopped raining. Like it was pouring just a second ago, and now it's like stopped raining completely. Welcome to Oregon. Don't think so. Oregon's very bipolar with the weather. Like, and what just what several minutes ago, it was sunny, it was beautiful. You know, it wasn't raining, and then all of a sudden it started pouring. So, you know, and then the last couple of years we didn't get snow until like maybe February, which you would expect the snow to come in December, January, but no, it comes February, March, sometimes April. So it's happened the last couple of years where it snowed like not the end of the year, but the beginning of the next year, which is weird. It's a beautiful place. Yeah, I bet it is, man. I bet it is. Oregon has some nice spots out here. So Oregon is a state in the United States of America. It's the furthest west. It's the west part of the West Coast. It actually is one of the 3 states that make up the west side of the coast. You got Washington, Oregon, California, and then states more east to that, but still. Check out the ripples, the clouds right there. Check at that. You got very dark clouds here, and then you got some nice ripples in the. Washington is just beyond that. It's just like if we go north, like that way a bit, Washington's there. One time on my deck, if I'm on my deck, which like I'm literally right under, you gotta look over it and then look straight out, and you can see Washington from the deck. I'll Google it after the live stream. I'll Google the. Don't know what it's called, but yeah, I'll Google it. Meghalaya. Yeah, I'll Google it, man. Sounds like a nice spot, dude. It sounds like a nice. I feel like some countries, you hear the name, and your first time, ooh, that sounds like a table place to be. And then you hear whatever this one's called, a Meghalaya. You hear that, it's like, oh, that sounds like a nice spot. But yeah. Some states, some countries have the weird name that give off a weird feeling. Others don't. Meghalaya. I don't know. To the 3 viewers, hello. I don't know what are the markers we're talking right now, but still. Hello. It's probably the most liked live stream I've had in a little while, because most of the live streams haven't done as well recently. Now they have. Oh, I take that back. I was gonna say now they have my videos, but my videos aren't doing half bad actually, so I'm not complaining. Nice, dude. Nice. Okay. Why are you staring at the door? I'm assuming it's like a nice touring area, right? Oh, nice. Okay. Well, I'm assuming that you mean most people that visit there. Because the way you made it sound like it was like, oh yeah, most Americans in the United States go there. No. I would assume that most people that visit there get married. But come to think of it, I think I've heard of that place. Thinking about it, it definitely rings a bell now. Megalea, something, whatever. That's in prayers to all the Raiders fans. I don't watch a lot of football, to be honest. I really haven't gotten into sports lately. I could, if I did watch sports, it'd be more like pickleball or basketball. Though I do enjoy football. I don't think I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl this year, though. I don't like who's gonna be on the halftime. What's your thoughts on the halftime? What's your guys' thoughts on the halftime show in this next Super Bowl? I got my own thoughts and feelings about it, but what are you guys' thoughts on this next Super Bowl? Because if I recall, was it Bad Bunny? Yeah, it's Bad Bunny that's going to be performing in this next Super Bowl. But I got my own thoughts and feelings about it. So I'm not gonna watch this year's Super Bowl. But the Super Bowl that had Eminem and 50 Cent and Dre and Mary J. Blige and Kendrick, that was a phenomenal Super Bowl. But the one with the Bad Bunny, I think this year's Super Bowl is gonna be just one of the worst ones yet. I'm not looking forward to this year's Super Bowl. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, okay, I'll go to it. Yeah, thank you for joining, Actor Cassie. Hope to see you around. Enjoy, stay safe, and so forth. Bye. Take care. Also, take care. You gotta, you know, have a solid well-being. You need your well-being to be. I don't know the right words, but relaxed. You need your well-being to be strong and yeah. Anyways, take care. See you around. Enjoy life for what it is. Embrace it, because you never know when your last day on Earth is. So embrace life for what it is. Embrace life, no matter the situation. Try to find beauty in the darkest times. So, anyways, take care, man. See you around. Embrace life. Enjoy it. Soak it up. Live life to your fullest. Check out the ripples in the clouds right there. Check out the ripples. Fucking phenomenal, dude. Those clouds are dark. Those ones, lovely. But yeah. Oh. I've also been grinding Call of Duty Mobile all day, so I'm currently at level 292, 293, something like that. I'm pretty sure I'm level 292. Pretty sure I'm about 7 or 8 levels away from level 300. And then I'm happy about that. I'm also close to unlocking a couple legendary weapons, so I'm looking forward to that. There's, I think, three legendary weapons that I'm about to get very soon. So I think if I keep playing the game for another week or so, I should be able to get at least 1 or 2 of them, and then I'm gonna be happy. But Yeah, because I've been playing the game for what 2 years, 3, yeah, 2 years now, and I'm my only like legendary. My only legendary gun is the M4. That thing's called a Black Royale, Black Gold Royale, or something like that. But that's the only legendary I want to have. Once I unlock these ones, I'll have a bit more to choose from. But you're back again. Don't feel bad, brother. Don't feel bad. You're good. You know, I got what you're trying to say, man. It came across. I make spelling error. I make spelling errors all the time, so don't worry about it. But but no, I've been playing a lot of more Call of Duty Mobile, and yeah, I'm about to unlock a couple more guns, so I'm happy about that. My goal is, once I get to level 300 and I get my hands on a couple of the guns, I'm gonna uninstall the game because I've been grinding the game. I've been grinding for the last week and a half. So I'm currently doing. I think I'd play like 7 or 8 games in the tournaments because the tournaments this weekend in Call of Duty, and I've been grinding that. I've been grinding that all day, the tournaments. So I've won. Well, how many games did I do? 6 or 7 games. I've won all but one, and I came second place in one of the games. So, but that is fun because yeah, Call of Duty has a tournaments thing. I believe it happens once a month, and I decided to take it more seriously this month, and was grinding it today. So I don't. Oh, I think there's 6 or 7 games that I played. I only watched one of them. But then again, I came second, so my team came second, so might be about that. So, but yeah, not Sunday, the tournament should end Sunday evening at midnight. So, hello TNT's Adventure. Hello, how's it going? TNT's Adventure. Hello. What does TNT's stand for? Like Tristan and Teresa or something? I don't know. Oh no, I have water dripping on my phone. You're good? Hell yeah, dude. Hold up. There's water dripping from the deck. That's. Oh. Oh, Toby and Thea. Okay. Nice. There you go. But I'm glad you're doing good, man. I'm glad you're doing good. You really haven't missed much. I've been ranting about just the most random topics. I talked about the Halo show. I talked about Bad Boys Ride or Die. I just finished ranting about Call of Duty and its tournaments. Talked about chickens for a little bit, so you didn't miss a whole lot. No, that was not me kissing you, Toby. That's fine. But let me wipe off the screen because water keeps dripping on it. But no, you're good. Oops, I did not. I accidentally deleted a message wiping the screen. So whatever that message was, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, never mind. But you did not miss much. I'm considering ending the live stream soon though, because I don't have anything else to talk about. But I do live streams too often, so each time I do a live stream, I'm getting nothing to talk about. So I'm really considering just doing a live stream whenever I have something to talk about. And that's, I might... Because the guys and I are planning on going out to like a smaller road trip soon. Sometime this month or in the next month. But that should have plenty of stuff to talk about. Unless we, do talk about it in the podcast. But, don't know. Have I been to the UK? Nope. I know somebody from the UK. I know a guy from the UK. I know an artist from the UK. So he's got some good music, man. Solid taste in music. Beat me in a rap battle. But I have not been to the UK. Have you been to the UK, my friend? I mean, the United States has a lot of good places to go if I want to go outside. Like, I've been on a couple of hikes. You know, I live on 3 acres. I just posted a video. I think it was yesterday that I posted a video of me just dicking around out in the creek. So we have a creek that runs through our property, and I was just out there yesterday. So yeah, but that area of the United States that I live in has a lot of hot spots, you know, and so I've been enjoying the hot spots here. Bunny 2.0. I don't know if I remember you or not, but anyways, hello Bunny 2.0. How's it going? Okay, yeah, I remember that now, yeah. Matt and I did another live stream after that. I think the week or two following that. He and I should be doing another podcast soon. It's just he's got stuff going on, and so yeah. But no, Matt and I did another podcast after that one, and he and I are planning on doing another one soon. It's just he's got stuff going on in his personal life. So that's why there hasn't been another podcast with Matt. At least not yet. So, but yeah, no, I remember the Dirty Jokes one. I was trying to remember if I remembered you or not. I know Matt probably would have, but no. Yeah, but no. I'm hoping to, I might convince Matt to do a podcast this week because we're trying to get into a system of doing a podcast like every other week. So we're pushing that out. So we're not pushing it out every week, but we're still putting out like 2 podcasts, maybe 3 podcasts a month. So that's the goal I have in mind. But like I said, he's got stuff going on that makes him not as available to do the podcast. So I've got a couple other guys I could do the podcast with, but we're planning on doing the podcast once we're planning on doing that episode of the podcast once we hang out. So, what do you guys talk about in the podcast? Literally anything. We freestyle the podcast. We go in with nothing on mind. I remember Jason, yes, but no, we got nothing. When each time we do a podcast, we go with nothing in mind. Go in, talk about the most random shit, and call that an episode. So, the episode I have planned I have one episode that's planned that I want to try with another group of friends that are a part of the podcast. I have a topic, right? 3-sentence horror stories. Planning on doing that, but the guys I want to do it with, we haven't gotten together yet. We haven't sat down and actually done a podcast yet. So. Yeah. But no, that's gonna be a future podcast. The 3-sentence. That's crazy. We could have done that. Oh, we still could do it, but we could have done it yesterday. I didn't even think of that. Fuck. Somebody unliked the live stream. I know there's 5 likes in the live stream. Now there's 4. Anyways. You remember Jason? I do remember Jason, yes. But now we talk about the most random stuff. It's usually Matt that takes over the podcast, which is not bad, right? It's not a bad thing because, he lives a different life than I do, so he's got more to talk about. But no, it's just Matt and I talk about the most random shit, and then joke around and fuck around, and call that a live stream. You can find it at Slapped Ass Podcast. So make sure you follow. I think we have 9 followers as of right now. We need 50 to unlock the live stream feature. What's the most American thing? Just you want me to be very general about it, or Are you looking for a specific thing? Because the most American thing is beer, guns, and rednecks. That's the most American thing. So, in the Bible, that's the most American thing is beer, guns, rednecks, in the Bible, in NASCAR. So, that's the most American thing I can think of. Ford and Chevrolet are the most American cars, in my opinion. Those are the Ford and Chevrolet are the most American cars, in my opinion. I think Ford might be slightly more American than Chevrolet, but you know, it is what it is. If I recall, I think Ford was the first car brand ever. It was either that or it was the first car brand that actually got big and famous. It was one of those two. I gotta do a little bit more research on that. If Bunny 2.0 is still in the chat, I'll convince Matt to do another podcast with me later this week. I'll try to get him to do another podcast with me later this week. I could do a solo podcast, but I don't. That's not gonna be much. I don't own any guns. Like, I don't personally own any guns, and even if I want to buy a gun, I don't know what to look for. I don't know. I don't know much. I don't know many American. I don't know many guns, to be honest with you. I don't know many brands of a gun. So I'm not. I'm not the guy to talk about guns. I don't know much about them. So Matt, on the other hand, he and I have done a couple live streams together. Whenever I get in a live stream with him, you can ask him. But yeah, because Matt definitely knows his guns, or at least he knows them better than I do. So yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end the live stream here. And yeah, take care. See you whatever. Probably gonna be later this week when I do a live stream with Matt. So probably this week. If not this week, the next week. So anyways, peace out, take care, peace out, and I think I already said that. But anyways, bye.